Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we are going to play through a few rounds of Let's Go to Japan. This is just going to be a few rounds of playthrough. If you want to see our full review and thoughts, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here and we will get playing. Alright, so this is the game. I'm just going to show my player board, but I have this set up for 2 players. I have the second player's board off the screen so I can play cards from them and all that stuff. But basically, this is how the game's going to play. I just want to show you on my board to be the most important. So to set up, you're going to give each player a player board. You're going to put the little frowny face on the frowny face, happy face on the happy face, your colored disc in the middle. Each player will get a starting train, or train ticket. You'll put the thicker discs on the 0 space, and then one player is going to shuffle these face down and then randomize them, and then all other people are going to use that. So this is the layout that we have, okay? Then you're going to put the round marker here, put the cool little marker on the first space, shuffle the Tokyo deck, shuffle the Kyoto deck, and put all the tokens off to the side. There are way more tokens than this, but since I'm just playing by myself, I just got those out. And I'm also using the passport expansion. Each player will get 2 passports, we'll keep one. So in this case, I can score 2 highlight of the days without meeting the requirements. So there we go, and I'll explain that as we get into it. This is an expansion. Everything else that I'm showing you is the deluxe version of the game we got from Kickstarter, okay? So the way this game works is this is a drafting game, and we're trying to plan a trip to Japan. We're going to start on Monday. We're going to end on Saturday. Each day is going to have 3 cards in it, and we are trying to match symbols to move up on these tracks, and we're just trying to score the most points that we can, all right? So the first thing that's going to happen is we're each going to draw a Tokyo and a Kyoto card. The cards are going to have some information on them. So let's look at one. They're going to have some kind of icon at the top, that's the type of activity that it is. I'm going to be spending money, I think, but not too much money. It'll be worth 4 points. And then it's going to have some kind of in-game goal. Blue cards are for Tokyo, pink cards are for Kyoto, yellow cards can be for either. And what this goal means is if it's on the top of my 3 cards, it will be worth, if I've moved 2 pinks, so nature, I think, on this track up to that day. So if I play this on Wednesday, as long as I have 2 pinks up to and including that day, I can score an extra 6 points, okay? So that's kind of how they're going to work. So let's go ahead. I'll start this on Saturday because it matches the icon, and I'll get into that later. Okay, so there we go. The other card, I give to my opponent. Put it on their board. Then they would have 2 cards. They would give me 1. And they would play the other one. Okay, and again, I'm not going to spend too much time on their board. I'm playing through it. Then we're going to move to round 2. These rounds are lightning quick. We draw 1 of each of the cards again. All right, so I have a Tokyo and I have Kyoto. Ooh, capsule. I'm going to just keep going here. Let's keep doing it. And again, you can rearrange these how you see fit. And then I'll give this to my opponent. And I want to try to complete a day because I want to show you what happens. Then they will have 2 cards. They'll give me 1. There we go. All right. And we're moving on to day 3. We draw 2. And I think I want to go to, let's go to Kyoto a little bit. So I'm going to put this on Wednesday. Let's put it here. I want to put it on shopping because I want the icons to match. And I'll explain why that's important later. I'll give this to my opponent. They will give me 2 cards. Close my eyes. Randomize. They give me Kyoto. Okay. And then we're moving on to round 4. And I am... Ooh, let's do some more shopping. We'll do a flea market. Again, these can go wherever you want on your board. The icons don't have to match, but I'm trying to show you some things. So they'll give me 2 cards. Close my eyes, randomize, Tokyo or Kyoto. All right. All right, so now moving on to round 4. During this round, we're going to pick up all the cards that are on our board. Okay? We're going to play 2, then we're going to pass 2. So these are the cards that my opponent gave me. It's going to be to your left or to your right, depending on where we are in the game. But in a 2-player game, the opponent. And I'm going to go ahead and play 2 of these cards. So I will go ahead and... I actually want to put this one over here. So we'll do that. All right. And I'll explain that in a second. So I completed that. Let's move it over there so know that I completed it. And then I want to going to eat ramen on Wednesday. These are either location. Okay, that's just a generic activity. It can happen in Tokyo or Kyoto. 2 cards I didn't play. Go to my opponent. They will give me 2 cards. They'll say they just gave me these. And done. All right. Now, when you complete a column, 3 cards, you're going to look and you're going to get a bonus. So in this case, 3 or more, I can get a train ticket, a luxury train ticket, which is going to give me 2 points when I use it, or I can take a free walk. Now, I start with a train ticket, and I'm going to try to just use 1 train ticket. Okay, so I'm not going to take one right now. So I'm going to do a special bonus walk. When you walk, normally you can only have 3 cards in a deck, but when you take this 3+ action, you can take a card, a random walk card. You're going to keep it like this. I'll take a token as well, just so I know that I've done a walk. They come in handy later. And I'm going to put this anywhere that I want. Don't want this to be my last card, so I'll put it under my last card because I still want to score that last card. And done. So now I have 4 in that column. When we go to scoring this, to planning our trip, I can either look at this card and see if I want to do it, or I can keep it as a walk and it'll be worth 1 point. Okay? There we go. So that was that. Moving on to this one. Now we each draw 2. And keep 2. All right, let's see. Can I get another column? I think I can. I'm going to go here. These are just working out for me. So I'll go here. I think around here is where I'm going to start going to Tokyo. So let's do, I'm going to go see a concert because that could be either, and I'm not 100% set on what I'm doing there. They will give me 2 cards. They're going to give me 2 Tokyos. Okay, then we pick up all 4 of our cards and we play. Oh, wait, I completed this. So before we do that, I completed this. I have 3 matching tokens. So I'm going to do another walk. I'm going to keep doing walks because walks give me extra goodies. I want to keep this gold card because I'll have 3 tokens. So I will tuck this one right there, just so it's not the last card. All right. Then I have my cards I picked up. And, ooh, I have a lot of gray or yellow. This is awesome. So we will do this one. I'm going to attend a festival. That's 1. And then I'm going to visit a small shrine. That's 2. Then I'll give them these cards. They'll give me 2 Kyotos, which I don't really want, but that's fine. And now you would pass a different direction, but there isn't another way to pass. So we're going to draw 2 cards from each deck and get going again. All right, so I have these 4 cards. I have a lot of Kyoto and anywhere I want to go. So let's go ahead and do some of this. Let's go this. Maybe I might have to just use this 1 ticket. This is working out. And then I will play this one. I'm going to put this one right here, actually. And I want to put, which one do I want on the bottom? I'll keep this one on top. I'll put this one on bottom. So then I have cleared out, completed another column. So let's move that over so I know. Give the opponent these. They'll give me 2 Tokyos. Now I have these 3. I have 2 reds. So when I have 2 reds, I can get a wild token, which will let me move one of these chips up at the end to help score points. Or I can get 2 research tokens, which will let me draw cards, draw 3 cards, then discard 3 cards to give me better cards to play. But I'm going to take a wild because wilds are cool. So I now have me a wild token. All right, then we go here. We pick up our 4 cards and we play it again. I can't play any more temples. So I'm done there. I need some food. Let's go ahead and get some food. I'm still in Kyoto, so this card will be fine. And then I don't really want any of these. These are fine. These are fine. These are fine. These are fine. And I will do, I'm actually going to walk. So I'm going to do a walk action. This is another thing you can do. This is a free thing, but I'm going to do the actual walk action. So when you do the walk action, you're going to take one of these cards you don't want and you're going to discard it. So I'll discard this one, okay? Then I'll give these to my opponent because I don't want those. Then I'm going to draw a card from either deck, and I'm going to draw from Kyoto. I'm going to try to hang out in Kyoto a lot. Then I'm going to put it face down on any day that I want to. And when I also do this walk, I've done 3 walks, so this is my 3rd walk. I also get a research token for doing the actual walk action, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and put it on this day. All right, Again, I can move it around later, but that's where we are. All right, now we're going to, well, they give me 2 cards. They give me 1 of each. Now we're going to pick up our 2 cards. We're going to play 1 and pass 1. So let's go ahead and play this card. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. So I'm going to play this one here. And then this one goes to my opponent. They're going to give me a Kyoto. Okay. Then I'm going to draw Tokyo and Kyoto. Play 1, pass 1. Let's see. This is not bad. I'll do this one. We'll go here. This is going to close that one. That goes to my opponent. They're going to give me a Tokyo. Now I've closed this. So I have 2 that match these. So I can either get 2 researches or a wild. I'm going to take a wild. I really like moving up my tracks. The research tokens, if you don't spend them, they're worth a point as well. So I've done that. Okay, so we're good there. Now we are going to pick up our 2 cards and play 1. Ooh, yuck, 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 yuck. All right, do I want any of these? This one's not bad. All right, I'm going to play this one because I'm going to Tokyo anyway. So I'll play that one there. So I've completed that. That goes to the opponent. They're going to give me Kyoto. Okay, so I've completed this one. So I have 2 blue tokens. So again, 2 blue is going to give me a wild. I'm going to take a wild. I don't really care about research tokens at this point. Then for the last one, we're going to pick up our card and we're going to draw 1 from either deck. So I'm going to take Kyoto and see what we can get here. So I need food, which I can't get. Oh, wrong way. Let's see. Do I have 2 money? I do not. I'm going to visit this palace. I'm going to go to the palace here. All right, so done. That is the end of the prepping round, okay? So basically the game is over. Now we're going to score. That would go to, it says go to the opponent, but whatever. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have to assign any train tickets that we have to make sure we can complete our trip, okay? If we don't have a train ticket to assign, we have to take one of these, and it will be worth -2 points. Those are bad, okay? So I'm only going to Tokyo right here, so I can put that right there. Kyoto the whole time, ending in Tokyo, all right? Now we're going to score. It comes with this awesome travel journal, which we're going to use to score. And the way scoring works is we're going to just look at the days, all right? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at Monday. So I have Monday. I get rid of these walk tokens. If they stay, if I flip my walk cards, I'll keep them. So I'm going to move up on tracks. So let's look at my walk card first. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this card, flip it over and see what it is. I can use this if I want. I get to move up on these tracks, or I can keep it as 1. I am just going to flip it. So there we go. So I flip it here, and now I'm going to move up on tracks. So I get 3 yellows, 2 food, yellow shopping, 1 unique experience. I get a little bit stressed. I spent a little bit of money. I saved a little bit of money, and that is it. And then I'm going to score 7, 10, 14 points. Plus, if I met this goal here, let's go ahead and put that up there. If I have 3 yellow spaces, which I do, I get 7 points. So that is 10, 7. That's 21 points right there for Monday. That's really good. Then we'll go to the Tuesday. Tuesday, I don't have any walks here, so I did use a walk on this day, so I'll put that there. Tuesday, I don't have any special things. I'm just going to move up red 2, which is shrines and monuments, I think. And then I'm going to look at my bonus here, which is going to be if I've moved up 1 on yellow and 1 on food, which I have, I'll get 3 points. Okay, so I will get 7, 9, 12, plus 1 per red, which is 2 more. So that's 14 points. All right. I'm not keeping score, but that's just what we're doing. Wednesday, no walks here. So I'll move up on the track. I get 1 money. Or, yeah, I save 1 money. 2 food. Once you get the tokens to here, they're all worth 4 points. Then I get 8, 10 points. Close that. If I moved up 3 on the pink, which I have not, I failed to do that. That was not a good card to put there. So I'm not scoring this, but my gold card says I may score 2 of my highlights of the day without fulfilling their contracts. So I haven't fulfilled this contract, so I'll go ahead and do it. 2 points per orange and food, or pink and food. I don't have any pink and food, so it still doesn't score. But there you go. I could score that if I was paying attention. Then we're going to go here. I have another walk. Let's see what it is. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. That's good. All right. It's still worth 1 point, so not a big upgrade. But I get to move 2 on the pink, which too bad that day wasn't before. 3 on the shrine. 1, 2, 3. and then go down 1 on money. If these ever get here, it resets. This goes down. If it ever gets here, this goes up. And you're going to lose or earn points. And then I add 5 points. Plus, if I move 2 on red, which I have, I'll get 5 more points. So 10, and then I get 1 red bonus. Whatever, you have to have this over here to gain this over here. All right, so I use my train. So we're good there. I'll move up 2 on blue. I'll go down 3 on red. 1, 2, 3. So I got some negative points, which is bad. And I'll go up 1 on pink. And then we'll look at my goal here. Have I spent? Do I have 1 card that has a green energy? Do not. So it would have been beneficial to actually keep that wild. But I can use the second one here, which I will do. I get 5 more points, so I would get 12, 17, and I get to move up a red and a blue. Okay. Then we'll go to this day. I have 1 walk here. We'll go ahead and use it. That's fine. I like the money, money, money. All right. So we'll use that. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then I get to move up on yellow and red. And now for the goal, and I've done 3 walks. It doesn't really matter because I don't have any goals, but some of the goals matter for walking. If I have 2 of these, which I do, just on this day alone, I can get 7 points. So whatever all this is, 4, 5, 6, 10, 17, and move up 1 on yellow. All right, so then we've done that. Now we're going to score our points where we are here. So I would get -3 plus 5, I would get 2. Then we're going to score our tokens. This is where we would spend our wilds to be able to move up to try to get points. So I'm going to move this one up 2 to get it to 12. And I'll move this one up 1 to get it to 4. All right. So now we get 4, 8, 12, 16, 28 points for that. Okay. Then we're going to look at our trains. If I had any of the luxury trains that I had on my cards, I would get those bonuses, which I do not. So I get 0. Any research tokens I have 1. I would get 1 point. Add up the total. And then whatever your score is, that's your score. And whoever has most points is the winner. That's it. So that is a full game run through, because again, doing it by myself doesn't take that long, of Let's Go to Japan with the Passports expansion. There's also one more expansion that I'm not playing with, but I just wanted you to see how the game works and show it off. So there you go. If you want to check out our full review, click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming.